Hello, my name is Ian Gill, and I proudly represent Troop 2450. Today I'll be talking about my top honors playwriting, Chronicles of Ill Humor. The play is essentially a take on the classic skit where you have an insane patient and a sane doctor, but where the roles are reversed. Where instead of having this doctor coming into confrontation with this absolutely crazy person, instead you have a regular sane patient who comes to be confronted by a totally insane doctor. The idea here is to play with the basic roles of how medical practice works, where you have this authority figure, the doctor, that describes what is right, what is sane, as well as providing a critique of the mental health system, where many people can be institutionalized against their will and forced to conform to the idea of what is expected sanity to be. So to give you guys an idea of what my play is, I'm going to be reading a short excerpt from one of the earlier moments. Beginning with Dr. Schraber, we have, "Good morning, Mr. Comstock. I'm Dr. Schraber. Apologies for my tardiness." "Oh, no worries. Far stranger things have been happening here. There was a terribly rude nurse and a rather delusional man. He wouldn't stop raving about the Second World War. Really, you ought to get..." "Did you say the Second World War? Where did he go? Tell me, he isn't still here." "Well, that's the thing, Doctor. He climbed into the cabinet, but when I opened it, he had vanished." "Oh, no, this is terrible, Mr. Comstock. I must say, you are in grave danger." "Is he some kind of criminal? Should I call the police?" "Nothing like that, no. No, this is a matter of purely medical concern. Are you sure you didn't see him leave the room?" "I'm quite sure, as absurd as it seems." "Well, I'm afraid there's only one possible explanation for this. Open your mouth, would you?" Well, all right. "The nurse did tell you my condition is a headache. I don't see how that..." "Yes, there's no doubt, really. He seems to have crawled down into your stomach." "I'm sorry. You can't have more than a week or so to live, but there's nothing to be done. A headache was the problem, you said?" "He's in my stomach? Surely you must be joking, Doctor. I'm quite certain that could not possibly be the case." Yes, it is a rare occurrence indeed, but there's no doubt, really. He was in this room, and he isn't anymore. Yet he also never left the room. Therefore, he must be inside one of us, and he certainly is not inside of me. So, I'm afraid there's only one other option. There must be some kind of hole in the wall behind the cabinet. A maniac living in the walls of your practice. Really, we should call the police." No, I'm quite sure of my diagnosis. This is a well-documented phenomenon, really. Well-documented." "I see. Is there anything that can be done? Can he be removed?" No. Attempts have been made, but none have been successful. The prognosis usually entails some kind of light bloating, followed by sudden and immediate death. But I wouldn't worry about it too much. Your headache, tell me about it." "The headache? Yes. It hasn't stopped for a moment. I can't work, I can't sleep, I'm utterly paralyzed. And in all honesty, it's only gotten worse since I stepped foot in this practice." Curious, very curious. Headaches are one of the least understood afflictions. Indeed, no one really knows what causes them. Couldn't you take some kind of scan, an MRI or something along those lines?" "Oh, Comstock, don't buy into that hogwash. A machine which can manipulate these fields permeating space and see through your skull and into your brain itself? No, what is inside your skull is between you and your creator alone. Regardless, it would take at least 2 weeks to schedule, and you'll be dead in at least 8 days or fewer." 8 days? I thought you said I had weeks. "I'm afraid your case is rather rapid onset. But, as I said, it's no matter. Nothing to be done. No use worrying about it. But your headache, it sounds like a case of ill humor. Have you been feeling particularly hot lately?" "No, I wouldn't say so. Well, other than last night, I was overwhelmed with this unbearable heat while lying in bed, but I figured it was just sleepless delirium." This is very important indeed. You see, while we may not know what causes headaches, many physicians believe that it is due to too much blood circulating in your system, a common symptom of which is a bout of intolerable heat." "Too much blood? What do you mean?" "Forgive me, I forget you are not one of my usual patients. Do you know what disease is, Comstock?" An illness, sickness, something along those lines?" Sure, those are the words we use, yes, but that is not what it is. Disease is the opposite of health. It is anti-health, health in reverse. When your body is out of balance, it produces disease. It is my job to bring you back into balance, to purge the disease." Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and that concludes my video. Thank you.